Hi guys, it's Blackie. Okay, this is one of them videos you never want to do, you know what I mean? But as some of you already know, my good friend Dan Lutz has passed away. And several of you have already guessed the fact that my video suddenly stopped several days ago. I will do a more in-depth tribute to my friend Dan very soon. And I've got some footage and stuff of us together and things that I'd like to share, and I'll bring that up then. But Dan went into the hospital 2 weeks or so ago, and he went into ICU and he didn't recover. And it's been a really big loss to the community of bushcraft, woodscraft. Dan was just such a knowledgeable person and was always willing to share, and he had just started really making headway with his own channel, and all we talked about was he was going to be doing a video on this, a video on that, all kinds of information he was going to share, and he simply just ran out of time. And it affected me pretty deeply, I'll admit that straight up, because he was a very, very close friend of mine. And me and him would talk for ridiculous amounts of time. And, oh, you get whiplash sitting there listening to our conversations, because we'd start out talking about hunting and the best way to cook possum, and then it would turn over to the best way to change out a distributor on a Ford or a Chevy or whatever from our era, and you know, race cars, guns, knives, what's the best caliber for this. It's just like it was like two chickens running. There was never a straight line. And I love that about my friend. I really did. But like I said, I'm going to do a more in-depth tribute to my friend very soon. What this is, let me do a little housekeeping and tell you. Alright, the percussion revolver class, I finally got the link to you. What happened was I had edited that and I posted it up onto YouTube, and I put it on unlisted so that I can just hand the link to the people who paid for the class. And there was a glitch of some kind, and it just, you got about 20-25 minutes into it and the sound just disappeared. So I downloaded it and reloaded it, and it took a little over 24 hours to load that video because it was over 2 hours, like 2 hours and 38 minutes long. And I finally got it up, and then the day that I got it up, the day I said I was going to send it, was the day that Dan passed away. And so my head and my heart were somewhere else, guys. And when I went to try to grab and send the link, I'd been locked out of my account for some reason. And so I think that was powers that be telling me to focus on something else, don't worry about the video, get on this. So I was constantly on the phone with family and friends about Dan and sharing what information I could do. And so it was a rather dark day and a rather busy day for me. Now we're trying to get back up on our feet, and that's exactly what Dan would want. So the camper series, we're not done with it. I'm not abandoning it. I've had several people go, where's the next one, Blackie? With Dan going in the hospital, it kind of derailed me, but I'm getting back on the track, and I'll very soon we'll get back onto the camper series. The percussion revolver series, that was the 51 Navy that I've just posted. Like I said, it was a 2 hour and 38 long class. I will, for the month of January, okay, and I will try to make sure I get it right this time. For the 1st of January will be another percussion revolver class, and I'm going to alternate around a little bit. And so what we're going to do for the percussion revolver class for January is we're going to talk about cap jams. And so I'm going to do a class on cap jams, and I'm going to tell you all the tips and tricks I know trying to get a gun not to be a cap jammer, okay? to greatly minimize the problem. And so that's going to be the topic. If you would like to sign up for that class, at the end of this video, I'll tell you where to go. Okay. The Woodscraft, the Master Woodsman class, which is supposed to go live on the 16th of this month, which will be part 2 of the fire class, will go up as normal. It's 85% shot. I got derailed a little bit because of Dan, but I need to just finish up 1 or 2 things and I'll edit it together. And it's over an hour-long class as well. And that will be on the Master Woodsman series, the fire kit. So first one's the fire kit, the second one is tenders and how we gather all the stuff, what to look for, and etc. And then next month will actually be in the fire sets and things like that. So that will be the beginning of the fire section. We'll do that. The Ground Pounder series, I will still be doing it, but let me get caught up with a couple of things, and I am going to be doing the Ground Pounder series. And let's just go ahead and say that that will be the end of this month or 1st of January. Let's just say January is when I'll start the Ground Pounder series. And that's where I'm going to take a blanket, a poncho, a haversack, and some gear, and we're going out and we're going to camp. And I'm going to show you how I make myself comfortable with just a blanket, a poncho, and a haversack, and tips and tricks along that. If you would like to sign up for that class, I will do that one a little bit later. Okay. Excuse me, the Ground Pounder is not a class. I'm sorry. Guys, you got to forgive me. I'm a little addled. The Ground Pounder class is going to be a regular YouTube. So is the Truck Camper is a regular YouTube. The only classes that we have at this time is the Master Woodsman, the fire classes, and the percussion revolver classes. Everything else, I'm just talking about videos coming out on YouTube. I greatly appreciate everybody's support. I greatly appreciate all the support y'all have given Dan over the years. When Dan and I became friends, Dan was recovering from a broken back and couldn't do anything. He was on disability, and he really felt that basically his life was over, that he'd always been someone that produced. And through your help and a small part of me, we got him back up on his feet, got to producing videos, got to sharing his knowledge, putting on classes and things like that. And it really brought him back, and it really made him happy to be someone that can contribute again. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for that. As far as funeral arrangements at this time, they haven't been made. I don't know if it's going to be something where the general public comes to, or if it's going to be strictly for the family. I don't know. And I will pass on that information on Facebook and etc. when I know about it. If you would like to contribute to Dan's final expenses and things like that, at the very end of this, in that link of where the classes and all to sign up, I will put the link of where to go, where they've set up a GoFundMe or something like that to help pay for funeral expenses and medical expenses for Dan. And I would greatly appreciate it if you would help out with that. We're going to get back on our feet, guys. We're going to get stuff going again, I promise you. You know. And thank you so much for your support. Till next time, guys, I'm Blackie, wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.